Yeah, welcome back everybody. It's your boy, Real Talk Live, aka the Ghetto Stephen A. Man, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and watch these videos from bumper to bumper. Let's get into it, man. After the success of Ryan Garcia against Luke Campbell, yes, he was dropped in that fight, but he got back up, rose to the occasion, shook it off, wound up getting the stoppage with a nice left hook to the body, which I predicted. Go back and watch the previous videos. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, fight fans. Look, the lightweight division been nice, but now it's really hot. With the success also TEOFIMO Lopez over Vasily Lomachenko, which we'll talk about a little bit later. The lightweight division, man, is heating up. You got Tank Davis doing his thing at 130 and 135, you know what I'm saying? 2 weight class champion. He can move back and forth. He's also looking Ryan Garcia is looking for a mega fight between the two, with the following of Ryan Garcia and the popularity of Tank Davis. Could be an explosive mega fight, but fight fans, Ryan Garcia is not ready. He's not ready for Tank Davis just yet, because see, the left hand that he caught from Luke Campbell in that fight put him down. And theoretically, if you look at the way that Ryan Garcia fell, he might not say it, but he was possibly out slightly on his feet before he hit the canvas. When he hit the canvas, that's a woken back up. You know what I'm saying? But if Tank hits him with the same shot, or like he put Leo Santa Cruz down with that inside left uppercut, Ryan Garcia, man, is going to sleep. So I understand he wants to fight Tank. I understand that's like, in his world, he's the supreme boogeyman, and by conquering that lion, you know what I'm saying, he'll be like on mythic status. And if he happens to beat Gervonta Tank Davis, that would not only elevate but catapult Ryan Garcia's stardom even further. But it will also make him a wanted man, and I don't think he wants that smoke just yet. He still has to get some names not only under his belt, but he needs a bit more of experience. I think the DAVIN Haney fight and Ryan Garcia fight is the fight to make. Skill-wise, power-wise, they're both on the same wavelength, although DAVIN Haney is the better boxer between the two. But the speed that Ryan Garcia possesses will pose a problem for DAVIN Haney. DAVIN Haney is a lot more methodical. Like I said, he's the better boxer. But if Ryan Garcia puts the pressure on DAVIN Haney with his speed, he can most certainly disrupt DAVIN Haney. And if he calculates his punches correctly, he can catch DAVIN Haney with a nice shot, and he could possibly finish him if he closes out the fight after he hurts him. Now, don't get it twisted. DAVIN Haney can also not only hurt Ryan Garcia, but he's also capable of stopping and finishing Ryan Garcia. That's what makes not only this a tangible fight, but that's what makes this a great fight between the two. DAVIN Haney was in the building when Ryan Garcia scored the knockout victory over Luke Campbell. After the fight, he called out to fans, "Who do you guys want to see me fight?" Noticeably, you know, fans going to say Tank, but at the same time, real fight fans and people looking at the game, they looking at the division, they know the fight to make is DAVIN Haney. And DAVIN Haney, man, you know what I'm saying, he's the captain of his own boat. He's doing his thing. I believe, yes, he does work with other promoters, but he has his own promotional company. So therefore, he can kind of move in different ways. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't necessarily have to wait on somebody to put something in front of him. You know what I'm saying? He can serve up and start making up his own plate. So kind of like what Mikey Garcia does. Shout out to Mikey Garcia, our whole RGBA family. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Shout out to Ellie also. Now, this would be a great fight, Ryan Garcia and DAVIN Haney. because like I said, with the lightweight division heating up as far as matchups, this will be the premier or one of the premier fights to make in the division. Also, the next super matchup to make will be Gervonta Tank Davis against none other than Teofimo Lopez, aka the Takeover. Now, these two guys going head to head will not only be explosive, will not only be action packed, but it will, I believe, will go down in lightweight history. Teofimo is a highly skilled lightweight. You see how he did with Lomachenko, the boogeyman. Like I said, we'll get into that a little bit later. Lomachenko is the wild card that we're going to speak about in the lightweight division. Now, Teofimo Lopez possesses not only power, possesses skill, very charismatic, energetic in the ring. You know what I'm saying? He does different things, has great mobility, timing. He's a puncher and boxer. He's a great thinker in the ring also. And Tank also possesses these skills. Tank, we all know, has devastating stopping power. You know what I'm saying? He got, you know what I'm saying? He got that 50 cal stopping power. You know what I mean? Like he said, man, it ain't no safety on this Glock. But Tank hitting a little, he hitting harder than 9mm rounds, cause you know what I'm saying, the way Tank be hitting dudes is like they got hit with a 50 cal. You know what I'm saying? When he hit Leo, it's like, you know what I'm saying, Leo got hit with a shotgun. You know what I mean? He just collapsed. Like I said, you see when the leg went back, like he was about to start break dancing in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Halfway in the ring, halfway out. You know what I'm saying? So man, look, Tank's power is devastating. And like I said, Teofimo also has power as well. Now, Tank may have the edge in the power department, but don't get it twisted. Teofimo, if he catches Tank or anybody, as he has proven in the past fights, if he catches anybody square flush with the right shot at the right time, he can not only hurt you, but with his skill and his energy, he is definitely going to see and destroy. You know what I'm saying? When he smells blood, when he got you hurt, he is going to close in and try to take you out. He's not one of those once he gets you hurt, he's kind of standoffish. No, if he gets in close and gets you hurt, he's going to try to finish you, because it's a skill when you hurt a guy and try to finish a guy, because that's when a fighter theoretically is most dangerous, is when he's hurt. Because once that fighter is closing in, you know what I mean, somebody could be playing possum, hit you through, you know what I mean, throw the right shot, catch you while you coming in, while your guard down because you're trying to load up with a shot, catch you, knock you out, put you to sleep. It has happened, fight fans. So you have to be skilled as far as closing not only out the fight, but finishing a guy once you get him hurt. Teofimo possesses that power. Tank also possesses that power. Tank in devastating fashion. Now let's talk about Tank a little more. Gervonta Tank Davis, in a lot of ways, man, is underrated. His defense is underrated. His offensive prowess is also underestimated. His knowledge in the boxing ring is underestimated. His movement, is underestimated. Now look, Tank, his power pretty much in some ways it hurts him, because he can't display a lot of the tools that he has in the toolbox. Because why? If he catches a guy, they going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? He's going to hurt you and get you up out of there. And that's no fault to him, because you don't get paid for overtime in boxing. Once you hurt a guy, it's time to try to finish him, especially if he's literally out on his feet and he's punch drunk, moving around, and you don't see the ref coming in, you know what I'm saying, to stop it or wave it off. You got to go in there and you got to finish the job. Tank is brutally efficient at doing that. And it's almost like if he hits you, you should fall. Because if you try to remain on your feet fighting Tank Davis after he hurts you, the punches and the shots to come will be even more devastating than the one that he caught you with. So sometimes it's better, man, you know what I'm saying, to fall, collect yourself, you know what I'm saying? Let the ref do his job, get that count in, just make sure that you up before you hit that dime. You dig what I'm saying? So Tank Davis fighting Teofimo Lopez. I believe Teofimo Lopez has a slight height and reach advantage in that fight, but that's really not to the detriment of Gervonta Tank Davis. Like I said, he's He's underrated as far as his movement, his defensive, how he can slip and move and close the distance. So that's really not a big factor. I think in this fight, both guys not only will be tested, but the way that they approach the fight, as far as fighting each other, will also change. I believe it may come times where they may bang it out, but I think that'll be more of a methodical fight. I think you will see the boxing display of both fighters on display in that fight. Now, who potentially could have the best or better boxing performance or IQ? Honestly, I'm up on the fence, because if I have to go by the eye test from what I've seen, I would have to say TEOFIMO Lopez. But that's only because, as I stated earlier, Tank really has not had the opportunity to show how he can really box. You know what I'm saying? Because that really hasn't been brought out of him. A fight like TEOFIMO Lopez or DAVIN Haney, but most importantly TEOFIMO Lopez, because he not only possesses the boxing ability and knowledge, but also the power. So if he fights Tank, that will be a brilliant boxing match. Also, you'll have to see who can take whose shot. Now, if TEOFIMO gets caught with a shot from Tank, can he take the shot? TEOFIMO, if he catches Tank with a shot, can Tank take that shot? Because Tank has been caught in traffic a little bit, but he's never been like a deer in the headlights. You know what I'm saying? He's never been like dramatically shaken or took by an opponent's shot before. So fighting somebody that has equal power or as much power as he does, how will he respond? I believe we will truly see that if we see a TEOFIMO Lopez and Gervonta Tank Davis fight. So the matchups to make, in my opinion, would be Ryan Garcia against DAVIN Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis against TEOFIMO, aka the Takeover Lopez. Now the wild card, Vasily Lomachenko. After Lomachenko lost to TEOFIMO Lopez, the way that he has handled that loss has been like Trump handling the loss in the election. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, it did something to him. He's broken. He's affected by that loss. You know what I'm saying? And I just got finished saying this, man. You know what I'm saying? If you are a true champion, you have to be able to rise and be humble when you win, especially when it's a glorious win. You knock somebody out in dramatic fashion, so on and so forth. But if you lose the fight in dramatic fashion, you got knocked out, you got stopped, you know what I'm saying, or went 12 rounds and you lost by decision. Now, you have to be able to take the loss, because taking that loss on the chin, no pun intended, could guarantee you or make your position in getting a rematch that much more better. You look at Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather when they fought. Quote unquote, Manny Pacquiao he said he was injured in that fight. But they claim this, they claim that, according to the Mayweather camp. And according to Floyd Mayweather, he didn't like the way Manny basically came up with, in his mind, excuses why he lost the fight. You know what I'm saying? So because he did that, that was Floyd's reason why he did not give Manny Pacquiao the rematch. Now, most people know, in my opinion, if they fought again, Manny Pacquiao will beat Floyd, especially if you have a quote-unquote healthy Manny Pacquiao, no arm issues, no rotator cuff issues, anything like that. Manny Pacquiao will beat Floyd Mayweather. Now, in the first fight, some say arguably could have went either way in a split decision or whatever, because in that fight, offensively, Floyd can't hang with Manny, you know what I'm saying? So he's really going to have to rely on his defense. He's going to be shelling the hell out of Manny's shots, as he did in the fight, you know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people say arguably Manny should have won, because he was the more offensive fighter. Floyd was just pretty much on his bike in that fight, although he did catch Manny with some counter shots, as he does. Floyd has great timing. Now, moving on, TEOFIMO Lopez, once he beat Lomachenko was devastated. I mean, he's not going to come out and say that I was jacked up in the head. But if you look at how he has handled the loss, what he has said, he has claimed bribery, fraud, you know what I'm saying? People was given envelopes and suitcases, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all types of outlandish crap, you know what I'm saying? Bob Behrman sounded off on it, you know what I mean? So it's like, look, you cannot take a loss and then basically start criticizing a guy who beat you because he beat you. If you got beat, you got beat. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the drawing board, train harder, come back better. If you're able to get the rematch, you go in there and finish and handle your business. And as I said, finish. Because in a rematch, hey, that's round 13. You know what I mean? You coming back for unfinished business. Now, if you're able to secure the rematch, that's exactly what you do. You go in there and you finish your business. But as it seems and as it stands, it doesn't look like TEOFIMO Lopez is going to give Lomachenko the opportunity for a rematch. And to be honest, really, Lomachenko probably doesn't even deserve a rematch. Because see, the way that you handled that situation, if I was TEOFIMO, I wouldn't give you a rematch. I'll make you wait, climb back up the ladder. Like, that's how it goes in boxing. And if you're able to get or secure another shot at the title, then it will be granted. You know what I'm saying? Now, moving forward, TEOFIMO Lopez, Gervonta Tank Davis, super explosive fight. Ryan Garcia, DAVIN Haney, super explosive fight. Now, the winners of those two prospective fights should fight each other. Now, as I said about Lomachenko, as I say, climb your way back up that ladder a little bit. If somebody happens to unify the titles and give you another shot, if it is a bankable fight, then you'll have another fight. The return of the Matrix, Vasily Lomachenko, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? But if he loses to one of these premier talents, that could be the end of Lomachenko's career. Because like I said, these are young lions. Vasily Lomachenko, in boxing term, he's older. Everybody can't do what Manny Pacquiao does. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao, like I said, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, and it's already been criticized before by sources, fight fans, that Lomachenko, although he's a special boxer, when he's not boxing or not training, you know what I'm saying, like he does, like drink and whatever. So his body may not be conditioned for the long haul as far as him being 40 years old fighting. He may not be able to pull that off. Like I said, everybody can't do what Manny Pacquiao does and is doing. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao. Can't wait to see the champ back in the ring. Who he will face, who knows? Everybody's lining up from Crawford to Spence. Everybody, Mikey Garcia, Keith Thurman wants a rematch. Everybody wants a shot at Manny Pacquiao in the welterweight division. And that's kind of why the lightweight division is on fire right now, because the welterweight division is pretty much, I mean, it has the brakes on it right now because guys, I mean, I ain't gonna say they don't want to fight each other, but a lot of these guys are superstar talents, your Manny Pacquiao, your Terrence Crawford, your Errol Spence Jr.'s. So they need that change, and not being able to have fans and the stadium or the stands, you know what I'm saying, that does hurt the ticket and money at the gate. So promoters, they have to come out with X amount of dollars, X amount of funds in order to secure the purses for these fighters. And we're talking about a lot of change, fight fans. So we'll just have to see how things shape up in the welterweight division in 2021. But the talent and the fights that could possibly be made in the welterweight division in 2021 are super explosive. So the welterweight division is simply on standby. So we have some great fights coming with the welterweight division, but the lightweight division is currently on fire. The heavyweight division is also warming up. Deontay Wilder, possibly Tyson Fury, going to finally have that trilogy match And Deontay Wilder, man, I feel sorry for Tyson Fury because I believe that people thought that he was wild before. I believe he is not going to give Tyson Fury the opportunity to go out there and box and to look pretty and to do this and to do that. I believe he is going to be savagely aggressive against Tyson Fury. He's going to come out there. His last name won't be Wilder. It will be Fury. He's going to come out with a vengeance, and he's going to hit and throw everything in the world at Tyson Fury to try to knock him out. And if everybody knows, if he catches you, you're going to sleep. So fight fans, man, let's see how things shape up in the lightweight division, in the welterweight division, in the heavyweight division. 2021 is just getting started, man. So catch you on the next one, fight fans, man. Stay blessed, stay humble, stay motivated, protect yourself at all times, guard up, mask up, because there's a war going on outside, fight fans, and none of us are safe from it. See you guys next round. Peace.